Israel is pressing ahead with its biggest assault in a month in southern Gaza, and the light of hope for a 30-day ceasefire in Gaza, which was earlier being reported, is now diminishing. This comes as Qatar said that Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's reported criticism was obstructing mediation efforts in Gaza. This conflict arose after a leaked recording allegedly captured him calling the Gulf state problematic. This is what Netanyahu said, and I'm quoting here. "You haven't seen me thank Qatar, have you noticed? I haven't thanked Qatar. Why? Because Qatar to me is no different in essence from the UN, from the Red Cross, and in a way it's even more problematic. However, I'm willing to use any mediator now who can help me bring them home." Qatar was quick to condemn. Qatar's foreign ministry spokesperson Majed El Ansari said on social media platform X, and I quote, "We are appalled by the alleged remarks attributed to the Israeli Prime Minister in various media reports about Qatar's mediation role." Qatar, the US and Egypt have been mediating between the two sides for weeks. But the plan is being held up, with Hamas and Israel at odds over how to permanently end the war. In Gaza, 9 people were killed in a tank shelling on a UN shelter. Israel has, however, denied the allegations of the attack. The United States said that it deplored the incident.
Incredibly concerning, Leon. When we deplore today's attack on the UN's Khan Yunis training center. You've heard me say it before, you've heard the Secretary say it before, but civilians must be protected, and the protected nature of UN facilities must be respected. And humanitarian workers must be protected so that they can continue providing civilians with the life-saving humanitarian assistance that they need.
The intense fighting was also reported close to hospitals in Khan Yunis. Hamas officials said that dozens of Israeli tanks are surrounding the Nasser hospital from all sides. The Israeli army earlier said that it had encircled Khan Yunis, which has now become the epicenter of recent fighting. Meanwhile, Italian Defense Ministry has announced that 100 Palestinian children wounded in war-torn Gaza will be receiving medical treatment in Italian hospitals. The children will be hospitalized in several Italian cities, including Rome, Bologna, Florence and Genoa. In France, 7 wounded Palestinian children from war-torn Gaza arrive for medical care. It is the second such evacuation to the European country after 2 other Palestinian children arrived on December 28th. In Washington, an overwhelming majority of US President Joe Biden's fellow Democrats in the Senate backed a statement reiterating US support for a 2-state solution to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Netanyahu had earlier said that he objected to any Palestinian statehood that did not guarantee Israel's security. The statement then provoked international concern, including from Israel's biggest backer, the United States. At the ICJ, UN's top court said that it would hand down its landmark ruling on Friday in the case against Israel over alleged genocide in Gaza.